Good morning everyone. Just out for a morning stroll with Noah. Said I would stop for like 2 seconds just so I can talk to you guys. I've had a migraine for the last 2 days. It's been just hell on earth. However, we did do a little bit of shopping the other day for the house. So we picked out our fire surround, our heart for the fire, and the fire grate and stuff like that. So I'm really excited for that. And I'll show you some like pictures of what we're kind of thinking. I have the brochure with me. I don't have the fireplace to show you because it's just picking it out from a brochure until I'm actually certain which one we're going for. Then we'll go to the showroom and, you know, view the ones that we have an idea of. But I'm pretty certain that the one that we've picked out online is the one that we're going for. The other thing is we picked out paint samples. We need to start painting downstairs and finalising colours. So we picked out paints from Colour Trend, and I picked out a gorgeous blue colour from the new Fleetwood range, the Pantone range I think it's called, or Vogue, that's what it's called, Vogue. And I am so excited. Patty and I are going to go to the house later on. We're going to put the paint samples up on the wall. I'm going to stick with neutral for now until we're in the house, until I'm like, I'd kind of prefer that wall to be a little bit more of a green tinge or whatever, but they're all kind of very neutral, beigey undertones, nothing majorly exciting, but just keep it neutral for now until we get like furniture and, you know, put your own like spin on it. But yeah, Noah's room I wanted to do like a blue. How original. I'm gonna continue on my walk. I'm listening to a book called The Paper Palace. I have an hour left in it. I've binged the book. The only day I didn't listen to it was yesterday, but I think I finished it in like, it's 11 hours long, and I think I've actually finished it in 3 days. This is like my fourth proper day listening to it, and I have an hour left, and I've absolutely loved the book. It's so good. It's so good. I love Audible. I listen to a book maybe like 4 a month. I buy extra books as well. Like I love listening to books. It's just, I don't know, it's very relaxing, and I've kind of moved away from true crime podcasts lately. This is a really nice book. Like there are elements of the heaviness to it, but it's very good. Another book that I listened to was Breaking Point this month, and It Ends With Us, also another very good book. And then I listened to the new Sally Rooney book, Beautiful World, Where Are You? I wasn't gone on that. It was a little bit slow moving for me, and I wasn't really into any of the characters. I didn't like their personalities, or I found them very self-centered. Really good. The Paper Palace. I will listen to this again. I really highly recommend it. I couldn't recommend it enough. Even just buy the book yourself if you have time to sit down and read. Unfortunately I don't. It's just a lovely book with elements of very sad bits in it. I just love the descriptions of it. It's incredibly descriptive, and you feel like you're almost where the main character is. Like you could smell the smells she's smelling and see the sights and everything. It's just very well written. I'm going to continue on my walk. I have an hour left in the book, so I'm just going to keep walking till it's done. Look at these beautiful flowers someone has just grown right outside their house. Aren't they absolutely gorgeous? They look like wildflowers, but obviously they're not, but they're just so gorgeous. This person's garden's really like full of shrubs and wildlife. So afraid of him going around the house here because I feel like it's so dirty and dusty and everything. And you look so clean. But he wants to walk around, and there is no stopping him. He is just on the move big time. Yes you are. Yes you are. Samples I got were Esker Ridge, and I love that colour. It's one of my favourites. This is the Pantone Dusty Blue that I was going to get for Noah's bedroom. I'm just going to paint it and see what it looks like. I have the Watch House colour is another one. Yes baby. And the Cobalt Feather as well is another colour that I'm going to test out today. And then the final colour is my Dulux. This is the Egyptian Cotton. I'm just going to see what this looks like in the downstairs toilet. And also, like I said, this would be another colour that would possibly be going into Noah's room. So I just want to see if these colours go well together, if that makes sense. That's the Dusty Blue, just in the colour chart, if you're wondering what it looks like. I do think that Farrow & Ball have a really good selection as well of blues that I'm looking for as well. So if I can't find anything here or from Colour Trend that I really like, because I'm looking for a particular blue, then I will try maybe Farrow & Ball or something. Look at all these crazy baby hairs that have just all come back. My hair is like a nightmare at the moment. Yeah, I know if you're like not renovating or into paint colors, what I'm talking about is incredibly boring. But if you're like me and you love paint. I actually get a little bit of a thrill out of the different colours, and especially if I see a room on Pinterest and I find out what colour paint it is, and then I can match it to maybe, because like some of the brands I might find might be from the US, but I can match it to a colour that I found here in Ireland. Yeah, I don't know, I just get like a little thrill out of it. It used to be all about eyeshadow palettes, now I'm all about like paint palettes and paint color charts, and I don't know, it just gives me like a little bit of satisfaction inside to try and like find paints and match rooms with like a certain aesthetic. I don't know, I sound really sad. That's a natural thing, I suppose, when you buy a house, that you're just going to be excited over painting it and picking out paints, and Paddy is not into it at all. He just lets me have full reign of it. He has no interest whatsoever in paints. He finds it just very daunting, and he says that every single colour that I pick out, they all look the same, which they kind of do, I'm not going to lie, but there are different tones to them, and I can see like warmth in some colours and coolness in others. But yeah, paints, they excite me, I can't help it. See, now I'm looking at these paints in this room and they're incredibly dark, but they don't look like that when I hold them over here under the window. It's kind of crazy. So I think I'm gonna go lighter again for the wall in here, so I have temperance, or oh, I'm so disorganized. I was organized with all these this morning. Temperance and subtle. I think something like this in the kitchen. I don't want it too dark. I want to keep the kitchen quite bright and airy like the rest of the house. No Esker Ridge for certain is going in the family room. I just really like it. I just feel like it's going to make this room real cozy, and it's exactly what I want. So here we have our colours. They all look the same, and the lighting's really hard to see everything, and this is Egyptian cotton, but it just looks similar to everything. I'm sorry guys, I know these all look so boring and bland. I promise they're not all the same colour. I'm going to put a bit of this in Noah's room and just see what I think. I've put up my 4 very beige, very neutral colours. We've got Egyptian cotton. This is, sorry, I took a picture of what a covert feather, Watch House and Esker Ridge, and I think Watch House is the colour I'm going to do in here. Esker Ridge, definitely family room. Hi guys, so it is the next day and we are actually going to go pick up some paint in Woodies. The only paint that we officially settled on was for the utility room and for the downstairs bathroom, so we're just going to pick it up. It's a Dulux paint, so we're just going to go to Woodies and get it, whereas the other paints from Colour Trend we're still him and hawing over 2 different shades, but we're probably going to get them next week or maybe at the weekend. Sorry, I'm talking really weird. I just got prepped for a crown. Still kind of numb on that side. It was not fun at all. Okay, so that's it there, but I'm gonna have to get it mixed, I think, to make it more of a soft sheen, not matte. How many paints? I actually still need to get a blue for Noah for his room. I'm liking like these kind of colours here, maybe like this one, or this one, Liberty Blue, is nice as well. Cape Cod, Spring Sky, Country Blue is actually really nice. That's the colour that we're painting the bathroom. I know it looks so pale, but it actually does have a tiny bit of colour in it. You getting testers? You picking testers out, Noah? Hi guys, so it's been a few days since I was last talking to you, and I have gotten all of my paint and I've gotten some masking tape, and I'm gonna prep the downstairs bathroom for painting. So I'm just going to mask it up. I've already painted it 3 times to get that like Barney purple colour off the walls. So the colour's from Dulux, it's called First Cuddle. Let's start getting masked up. This is what the bathroom looks like right now. I have done about 15 coats of white paint. So we're all masked up. Trying to get this in a straight line has been difficult. I still think it's a bit wonky. And obviously I just want to protect the tile here. I kept the white a little bit away from it. Hopefully keep straight lines. This is what the colour looks like. The last time you're gonna see this bathroom looking this disheveled. Hopefully it's gonna look much better. I can't vlog me painting in there because the room is just so small. Just finished doing the outline part, which actually took longer than I expected, but it's basically done. I made like a few boo-boos up there just where it kind of went over the edge, you can see there. But I mean, unless you're looking that close, you won't really notice it. But I'm pretty happy. Now I just need to finish painting. This is what the bathroom, little downstairs toilet is looking like with one coat. I still have to do a few little top-ups just here, but in general I'm pretty happy. And I just think it makes it look so much cleaner. It was really white before. I need to clean off this unit as well because I got a little bit of paint splatter on it, but it's very opaque for the first coat. I really do think that that colour came out absolutely gorgeous on the wall. I have a little bit of topping up just to do down here. I can see it now, so I'm gonna do that maybe over the weekend and try and get this done and dusted. I think I may have showed you the paint here. I know it looks so difficult to see, but it is little green slate lime 105. So this is going to be like paneling, and then the top color here is from Color Trend. It looks kind of dark on camera, but it's not really. Watch House. I also have gone between that and then the same color that's in the downstairs toilet, but I think I've kind of settled on this one, to be fair. Floor and underlay all here, all ready to be done today. So excited. This is all the underlay with the thick back, and I showed you before, and then these are all our floorboards. At the moment we're just dealing with the concrete. It's gonna be all floored and look lovely. Joiners are all gonna be taken up as well, and they'll all look like this when they're gone. The first room to be floored. Oh my god, it looks so pretty. It's like a completely different room. It looks gorgeous. Very happy with the work that Paddy's uncle has done. He's so good at the flooring. It just looks amazing. This is the underlay that I was telling you, but the floor looks so good. The skirting has all gone in now as well. Obviously this needs to be kind of like painted, and any nicks need to be fixed up. Skirting is kind of matte, and we want it obviously maybe to be like a glossy finish or something, or just to kind of like help clean up the skirting, because it does look dirty, you know, because it scuffs easy at being matte. But yeah, that's what it looks like. Dad and I are taking the kitchen apart, just what's remaining of it, so that the floors can go in. And it's a little bit of a job and a half, because we obviously want to keep the sink propped up, and we have to take this out quite carefully as to not to break it, because I'm going to hang on to both these things. They've never been used. The oven and the hob are separate units, but I want to take them out carefully, so this is a delicate operation. Oh, that's great. Yeah, I'd say that will hold it. Or is it too long?
It's too high.
Yeah, it's too high.
Maybe. As it opens in there on this side as well.
So we are in the process of taking the last of the kitchen out, myself, Paddy and my dad. We've managed to get the cooker and the hob separated, and we have the sink balancing so that the floors can go under. It's safe enough though. Taking the last little bit out, and that's all that's left of our lovely kitchen till we get our new one. So this is what's left of our kitchen, and this is what the kitchen's looking like right now. This is what our kitchen's gonna look like. How lovely. And then all the stuff is in the utility room, piling up in there, and I'm gonna paint in here hopefully at some stage next week. Floors have all been moved in here because obviously the kitchen is getting floored tomorrow. We're just getting little covers to go over here. They're just little chrome ones. Not crazy about them, but they'll do for now. And yeah, it's just coming together. It looks really good. Our electrician, aka Paddy's friend Dara, just put this in yesterday. I still need to get rid of this lampshade, and then need to try and find a little box to go around the ESB box, or the, you know, the box with the fuses in it. The fuse box, oh my god. And then the alarm box as well to hide them away. But everything's looking really good. coming along quite nicely. So that is all for today. I am excited now for the floors to go in tomorrow and just to see what progress has been made. Every single day when there's like a little bit of progress been made, it's like the nicest feeling, because it's been so long since it's been progress made. Obviously since our bathrooms were done. My hair is crazy, and it's just so nice seeing things come together. I'm actually so tired because I feel like I've done so much work in the house today, and I still have so much left to do. I really want to get painting the stairs this weekend, and I need to finish off painting my bathroom. I think you would have seen that already. So in here is painted, it just needs another top up of like any places that I missed, but it's coming along quite well.